So since March, yeah, I've lost 26 pounds.
20 bloody 6 pounds.
Oh my God. Wow.
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
And I was like, wow, like that's fire.
I was 165. I am 147. I did that through... You've been working out, skipping meals, cutting carbs, and the scale isn't moving.
It's frustrating, confusing, and honestly kind of demoralizing.
Trust me, if anyone gets it, it's us. We've been there, thinking you're doing everything right and then finding out you're still doing it wrong somehow.
In this video, we're going to show you how to lock in your weight loss by not starving yourself or obsessing over calories.
It is possible. All right, guys, so we have been locked in since March when it comes to weight loss, but in the spirit of everyone locking in for September and December, we wanted you guys to jump in on this bandwagon with us.
Our weight loss journey basically started realizing like we're expanding and we don't really know how it happened.
And it kind of didn't make sense because we feel like we were doing different diets and different things. Like it's not like we're just sitting here not caring. So I'm so confused.
I was thinking I'm eating like these healthy breakfasts. It's so plentiful and so beautiful.
Literally, I'm like, that was super good. And I did such a good job making it like a balanced meal. And then all it is a balanced Miss Fatty Fatty. That's all it was.
So yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I need to lose weight because this is not who I am.
If I'm being honest with you guys, I've always struggled with weight loss my entire life, quite literally. I just never, ever knew how to properly lose weight. So I want to say this as someone who has tried every single fad, every single get skinny quick scheme. I promise you what we're about to tell you is the only way.
Yeah, like there's no beating around the bush.
There isn't. I've tried to beat that bush. I promise you.
Beat that bush.
I tried. Girl, just sit your ass down and do what we're about to tell you. Stop wasting your time, chill. I wasted about 10 years trying to do a different crap.
Yeah.
Now, you're probably like, what is it? Calorie deficit. Yes, it is the good old calorie deficit. Now, some people have a very negative perspective and a negative connotation when it comes to calorie deficits.
I mean, I definitely do because I feel like also the word just feels dramatic and that's just a law already for me.
And honestly, I feel like not only do people say this and then it makes you think, oh my God, I don't want to do it. They say like how it makes you, it promotes an eating disorder, or it could make you like that. And then immediately you're just like, oh, I'm scared. No, I'm not going to do that. I enjoy food. Or you see tweets of people being like, no, I'm not going to go on a calorie deficit and calculate my food. I'm going to enjoy my life. And it's like they try to psych you out into thinking like they just ate down with that tweet. Like they actually did it though.
I mean, I definitely just felt like, okay, this feels obsessive and creepy. And I didn't like how creepy I felt in the beginning. Because I just like always associated with that with eating disorder because of what I was taught on TV.
Yeah. What's crazy, I remember when I was younger, I went on a calorie deficit, but it was like an unhealthy one. Because I remember I was doing like 1,200 calories. That doesn't make sense. I also didn't even calculate the actual deficit. I just chose a number. Do you see what I mean? Not knowing anything. Listen, take this from me.
Listen, everybody.
Listen, vibes. Number one, a calorie deficit is going to drastically change your life. We can literally put a screenshot of our faces from a couple months ago just to show you guys the difference. We started doing a calorie deficit as well as working out in March. We have both since then. Tell them how much weight you lost.
So since March, yeah, I've lost 26 pounds.
20 bloody 6 pounds. Are you stupid or are you dumb?
And I was like, wow, like that's fire.
I was 165. I am 147. I did that through actual calorie deficit and a proper workout. Do you know how many times, like I said, guys, I tried all types of shit. I even went vegan once. The only time I was able to get down to like 130 pounds was because I was vegan. It still wasn't because of an actual proper, like healthy food plan.
Because and then I was vegan and I immediately gained the weight back. Like, because there was no discipline or really a true understanding of food in a plan.
We didn't actually understand how to nourish our bodies. This is what this is about. So a calorie deficit is important. You need to see yourself like a closet, okay? So now the calories are the clothes in the closet. Y'all want to keep going to the store buying new outfits. And I get it. It's cute. It's a nice price. It's cheap. You keep buying it. You keep stuffing it in the closet. Meanwhile, your closet is about to bust open. You can barely keep your closet closed. That's your stomach. That's your gut spilling over your pants that I'm talking about. But what you're not realizing is there's a bunch of shit in there that you don't wear, you don't want, storing in your closet, in your body, taking up space, and you never donate any of it.
Yeah, you don't donate. You don't make any effort for that. You just keep buying and buying and buying.
And then what happens? Your closet expands. And here you are expanding. Here you are a big back now because you haven't even looked through the closet and realized you don't need half this shit.
For calorie deficit, how I figured it out was learning that I had to pretty much get information from like what's the name of the weight loss? The weight... scale.
So I have a scale. It's called Renfo. I think you guys should get it because like it's one of those scales where it'll tell you all the information. You have an app. There's a Renfo app and it basically shows you like all this information. If I have a picture of my chart, I'm going to put it here. You can see it. Like, I don't care. Whatever. And we went to chat because I didn't feel like doing math.
I'm not interested in doing math. So I sent that information to chat. So chat decides to do this little computing thing, and then it tells me all the information, and it basically does a bunch of subtraction, left, right, all that. I got a number, and that was the amount of calories I had to eat every single day. And by doing that, I had to use Fitness Pal because that's what's going to help me keep like actually seeing like the calories that I'm and documenting everything and like genuinely being precise, because it's hard to not have something that you're writing and planning. So we highly recommend, if you're going to be in a calorie deficit, you need to write things down. That's number one. Like, so when you get that calculation, you're going to now every day when you're having your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, you're going to make sure that you're documenting this on the app so you can see how much calories you're ingesting every day. And when I started documenting, I started realizing, okay, yeah, like I definitely just started eating whatever I wanted. Like I didn't have any limit. I didn't have any boundaries. Quite literally, I was just doing whatever I wanted. So I was quite appalled with myself.
This guy does videos where he shows you plates of food and he'll tell you how much calories is in one plate and versus the other. And I will bet you watching right now is eating the portion size of the bad plate. Because girl, me too.
3,200 calories of healthy food versus 1,800 calories of healthy food with a dessert. Let's see why. Both these dishes are very healthy. This one is cooked in 2 tablespoons of butter with half an avocado, and the only difference here is that this one is cooked in half a tablespoon of butter, and it's 2 eggs, 2 egg whites instead of 4 eggs. Again, both very healthy. Lunch. The difference is that the heavier dish is a chicken thigh versus a chicken breast, and this one, the peppers and onions, is sauteed in olive oil versus the peppers and onions are grilled. Dinner, the only difference is that the heavier one is a ribeye steak versus a sirloin. Now check this out. I was a binger for 5 years. I used to cut ice cream to then just binge out on ice cream all weekend. We have full fat Greek yogurt with granola, which is considered healthy, versus low fat Greek yogurt and blueberries with an ice cream. And I used to cut ice cream for the longest time. So the point of this video is that even though you're in a caloric deficit, you could still have your favorite foods.
And you'll be gagged. Like,
I truly think for some reason, I think because I grew up in a household, like we're Haitian, and like in our culture, eating in a proper way, eating abundance, it means that you have money. Like literally being able to eat as much as you can is meaning that you're well off in our culture. That's the problem. That is their way of showing prosperity, like having a lot of food. So anyways, so I never knew there was limitations to food, because to not eat a lot of food means you have nothing in our culture.
Yeah, it makes you feel like, okay, I'm starving myself.
And that's how my parents felt. That like we're being starved if we're not eating all our food. If we decide we don't want all of it, that we're starving ourselves. I realized that's literally what was happening.
Yeah. So guys, if I were to guess, I probably was eating like 2,500 calories a day. That is insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, what am I doing?
And you guys might think that sounds so crazy. There's no way you are, but the way things look, like the foods I'm eating, they're not a bunch of processed foods. They look healthy. It looks can be deceiving. It looks like it's not too much. It looks like it's just a snack. It's not. So finding out early in March, my calorie deficit was supposed to be 1,800, and I just told you I was probably eating around 2,500. Do you understand?
That's a lot.
You can't
of a difference.
lose weight. So basically, it was never gonna happen for me, like losing weight, even if I was working out, because I keep buying clothes. Do you understand? I haven't donated a damn thing. I keep buying clothes.
Just keep on buying.
Just because I'm running to the store doesn't mean that I'm losing anything.
I thought I actually was starting to implement 10K walks.
10K steps a day, yup.
And I was like thinking, oh, I'm doing my big one. Look at me. But I'm being a big back with my food, not even thinking about how much I'm eating. So like I realized, why am I still expanding?
Literally, we're so confused. Like, how are we? It's over a month. I see the girls online dropping pounds. How are we not? We're so consistent. What are we doing wrong?
I was so confused. Every time I turned on the camera, I was like, question mark, what's going on here? Turn off the camera.
Literally. Okay, so I need you guys to you need to go and figure out your calorie deficit. Get on a scale that calculates all your information. Send it to chat. Ask chat, what should your calorie deficit be? Second thing, we want you to know with the calorie deficit, which no one ever tells you, is you're going to have to change that number when you actually lose weight. Okay?
Yeah. I can't believe it.
Plot twist.
I was yesterday years old when I found that out. Like literally like 2 days ago. I don't know how many days ago, but I just recently found out, so I thought I would share it with y'all.
Yeah.
Pass it forward because they don't tell you this shit.
So basically, I had to do 1,800 calories, right? And since I've lost like almost 20 pounds, I'm not supposed to be in that calorie deficit anymore because my entire body compositions are different now. And we don't want to scare you. We're not saying you're just going to start gaining weight. What you'll notice is
you may not lose any at all. You just be at the same weight like for months.
You're like, I lost like 20 pounds and I'm still consistent for 2 months and I lost 1 pound. This is what happened, guys. I started eating so good. I'm on an anti-inflammatory diet right now. All whole foods, 20% whole foods and 80% anti-inflammatory foods. I started in July with this specific diet. I'm so consistent. I lost 1 pound. I was like, what?
Like, girl.
Because guess what? Based on my new body compositions, in order for me to reach my goals, because I'm not there yet, guys. I am not there yet. I now have to eat 1,400 calories. Mind you, just so you know, 1,200 is not a safe calorie count. So if you ever are told to eat that amount, I do not recommend it. 1,400 and up, safety zone. Ding!
Yeah. And this message was from the health center of... Okay, so this is how you guys are going to lock in. Once you get the number for your calorie deficit, you need to start looking and getting an app that is able to log in all of the food that you eat. Mm-hmm. But in order to do that, I would highly recommend to get a scale so that way you know how much grams you're eating and you're able to see the precise number.
I know there's myth around scales. I think it's a myth because this myth puts too much fear in people and it's making you expand. You are not going to get an eating disorder because you are using a food scale. It is not going to ruin your life. If you go in with that mentality, then sure. But I'm here to let you know, if anything, it makes you have way more control in terms of like your understanding of food in general. Because once you start weighing it, you start realizing, why were you having such big portion sizes? You won't even be able to know that without the scale. And then maybe once you've used it enough and you eat the same foods, you won't need the scale. You can intuitively understand your portions. But until then, if you have an expanding back, go get a food scale. It's like $20 or $10 on Amazon.
Yeah, like you're at this point, like if you're a big back, like why are we wasting time? Like fighting
stop.
it? Now that you know the steps, create a meal plan. So that way it's easy to meal prep. You know what you're going to need in the store. And I would recommend also like going on Pinterest. I get so many inspo on there of like different plates and stuff like that. I'm a visual girly, so I like that. And also Instagram. Instagram is just so much recipes. Like, I don't know, like type things in, bruh.
From September to December, if you're really going to lock in, you need to be serious about food. I'm telling you, like they say, they're not lying when they say it's 80% food when it comes to weight loss. Yeah, I tried to outrun that, babe. It is 80% food.
Yeah.
So right now I'm doing an anti-inflammatory diet. That's also because I have a tendon injury. So I need all the anti-inflammation I can get. But if you don't want to go that far or be that strict, I recommend highly you need to cut out all processed and like fried foods. None of that. And I would say I don't think it's best to eat out. You don't know what they made.
Try your best.
You can't calculate the calories. Sometimes you can, but for the most part, I would avoid it. You actually, yes, you need to become your own chef. You're the only one that's going to be able to donate your own clothes. Does someone come to your house and donate them for you? No.
Yeah, so I would say grocery shopping is going to be something that you really have to make a priority and like have that planned in your week. Even for me, that's something I think I struggle with a lot. So sometimes I end up getting hungry, and that's how you end up ordering or going to purchase out because you kind of be left with nothing.
You're like, I have nothing. I would recommend for the girlies who are trying to save $1, go to Asian grocery stores. Asian grocery stores always have such good prices. If you guys would want us to do a video of what we both eat in a day and like maybe we even go grocery shopping and show you some things, please let us know in the comments and we can do that for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want you guys to know, like, go to your local Asian grocery store for some produce, some meat. I promise you, you'll spend $50 and stock up your whole fridge.
Yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, for me, I think I really want to prioritize high fibrous foods in my diet. I feel like I don't eat enough fiber. So I really want to like find ways to implement different vegetables because biodiversity is really important in your food, which means having like various different types of food is really good for your gut bacteria. And gut bacteria is pretty much the main marker for everything in your health. Like, it is the main link to like getting sick, getting cancer, literally everything. So when you're able to make your food different and not boring, your body actually likes you for it. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a marker. So you can decide, this is all about what you want to do. So don't feel stressed out. Decide what do you want for yourself. Like, just like I said, like what I want from me, you need to decide that, create that meal plan, and let's lock in. Let's create your workout plan. Let's go.
And last but not least is working out. And I want to give you guys this big tip. You do not have to be exhausted, sweating, about to pass out to have a successful workout. You could literally just do 10K steps a day if that's more your vibe. If you want to really lock in and you are not happy with how you look, I suggest a bunch of low impact workouts. Again, you do not have to be super stressed and like freaking out. Do a strength training video, do a Pilates video, and always do a leg workout and always end with cardio. That's what I recommend. They can be low impact. Go on YouTube, do something that you know you could do every day and you won't want to be like, oh God, I have to go do this.
Yeah, make it fun. Like, I always do videos of girls that make me feel like I don't want to off myself.
Yeah.
That's important to me.
We recommend Eleni Fit for cardio workouts.
Yeah, because she's really great for like your stomach, your abs, like pretty much everything. And it's low impact. And I really be seeing results. Even after a day of doing workouts, all my stomach looks different. So I am actually getting right back into that and wanting to become consistent. My goal is to at least work out 4 times a week. 4 times a week. So I have some rest days because I think an important thing to also say, guys, rest days are important. Locking in is important, but also knowing when your body needs rest and planning rest days is important too, because your body needs to like recover from everything that you're doing. And if you're in a calorie deficit, the rest days are perfect because you're still burning calories, you know?
Exactly. So With that being said, we hope that this video actually gave you the real raw truth when it comes to weight loss, and you can feel confident locking in. And we want to know about your journey, so make sure you're like commenting. Let us know anything in the comments. Let us know how it's been for you. If anything you felt like you related to, any questions, we are here to help you out.
We are going to be dropping the gems to help you lock in, okay? So if you already got the weight locked down, don't worry. If your outfit's not looking good, your hair's not looking good, we have a video for you for style and all of that.
If you've been looking dusty, grimy, or you're not super good at grooming, you want to be a bad bitch, but you're not sure what the baddie playbook is, we're going to help you lock in these next months. Guess what? You're going to become a bad bitch, and we're going to help you do it. So make sure that you are subscribed, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.